Yala Peak is a 5,500 metre trekking peak in the upper Langtang Valley of Nepal. It is most recognisable as the front cover of Bill O'Connor's guidebook Trekking Peaks of Nepal. The Langtang Valley is a popular trekking destination lying just south of the Tibetan border and strangely runs parallel to the main Himalayan chain. A lovely 3-day trek leads to the highest village of Kyanjin Gompa, which is a comfortable base for several objectives in the area. Before attempting Yala, it's recommended to acclimatise first on Kyanjin Ri and Churgori, both worthy objectives in their own right, boasting fantastic views but also offering a great perspective on Yala Peak and your route choice options. It's a 3 or 4 hour trek to Yala High Camp, and the trail should be familiar, having already climbed Churgori. The Yala trail branches off halfway up Churgori, then contours to the far side of the mountain into a pleasant pasture known as Yala Karka. High Camp is sheltered and spacious, with spectacular views of the snow-capped peaks on the southern rim of the valley. Drinking water is available from a clean stream in the middle of the pasture, although it typically freezes overnight. And that's the view out of the tent at Yala High Camp. The great thing about the upper Langtang Valley is all of the bakeries at Kyanjin Gompa, so I don't actually need to carry a stove. I'm just going to eat cake for dinner. Very good. Himalayan high camps are a wonderful experience, providing the opportunity to sleep above the clouds and witness the mesmerising sunset with the final rays of sunlight dancing up the icy cliffs of towering giants. You'll probably have a restless night, given oxygen levels are about half of that at sea level, so you'll be glad to get out of the tent and moving early in the morning. The traditional ascent route climbed the glacier to gain the summit ridge and followed that to the summit. However, nowadays with the glacier shrinking, a track now avoids the glacier on scree slopes and leads easily to the final summit block. For my attempt in November 2018, I chose to climb the neighbouring Churgo Peak first, then traverse the ridgeline to Yala. Churgo Peak has significantly less snow than photos indicate from 30 years ago, making the ascent more challenging than expected. On my return, I bypassed the 2 main towers on the ridge to arrive above Yala's glacier. Looking down on the Yala glacier. Whether or not you believe our planet is experiencing climate change, it seems undeniable that the Himalaya has significantly less snow and ice in recent decades. Yala used to be a mountaineering objective requiring a permit from the Nepalese government. However, it's now just a scree walk, and the permit requirement was dropped in 2011. The rock quality along the ridge is terrible, so it's definitely recommended to opt for the scree track, which is well marked with cairns. The track culminates with an exciting but straightforward scramble onto the summit block. As in November 2018, the ascent is usually entirely on rock, but after recent snowfall and in most winters, ice axe and crampons should be taken in case the covering of snow is icy. The summit has a tremendous 360-degree vantage and different angles to those you've seen from Churgori and Kyanjin Ri. Ghana and Morimoto Peak. Langshisha Ri, Dorje Lakpa, Gangchempo, Pokomdonko, Kanjala, Nea Kanga and Baden Powell. Churgori's in the cloud, and somewhere across there is Kyanjin Gompa. Yala Peak is a worthwhile objective if staying a few days at Kyanjin Gompa. but it's a shame I didn't get a chance to climb there in the 80s when there was more snow.